Edmonds Underwater Park is a 27-acre adventure established at Brackett's Landing in 1970 by city ordinance as a marine preserve and sanctuary. Today my dive buddies are my son Rowan and my cousin Rick. We're going to start our dive on the north side of the park, going down the green buoy line of Cathedral Way up to the Alex intersection and then cut over to Tuning Fork. Rick recently purchased new gear, so we're giving him some time to dial in his new kit to make sure everything is working fine. He's outside of the camera view off to my right, and I check on him often. Rowan is following up behind us to make sure that everything also looks good from his end. Once Rick has his gear all dialed in, we can really get into this dive. Rick has his gear all dialed in, so I'll check on him one more time, give a quick peek behind me to make sure Rowan's doing well, and then we'll see what we have down here at Edmonds Underwater Park today. We are diving at high tide during slack, so the seagrass is standing up nice and tall. It's a lot of fun to glide over the top, and sometimes you get lucky and find something hiding in it. Today not so much, but we did come across these two lovebirds, red crabs. Looks like they're sharing an intimate moment, so maybe we should leave them alone. The cross jelly has innards that form a cross in the center with short tendrils down the side. The water jelly has long tendrils down the side with white stripes. There are 17 species of jellyfish in the Puget Sound. The Pacific sand dab is common throughout the Puget Sound. You can find them pretty much anywhere you go in the region. This graceful swimmer is a striped surf perch. They're common along the Pacific coast. The red rock crab's shell is much thicker and stronger than the Dungeness crab. I think they taste pretty good myself, but most people prefer the Dungeness. For those of you who prefer Dungeness crab, we have plenty of those here in the Puget Sound as well. This guy's pretty good size. I think he's looking for a meal. We have 28 species of rockfish in our area. This one is a brown rockfish. Here we have a copper rockfish. This isn't a rockfish at all. This is just another diver we came across. So our lesson in rockfish today: brown rockfish, copper rockfish, and not a rockfish at all. This is Rowan. Rick got my attention and pointed up, and suddenly we were surrounded by tens of thousands of little mackerel. They might have been running from this monster. This is a lingcod, very common in our area. The thing is, a lingcod isn't a cod at all. It's actually a member of the greenling family, one of these guys. It's not so much a member of this family, the codfish. But you can see where they kind of look a lot alike. Lingcod can get as big as 60 inches long and 130 pounds. Here's a photo of one that we saw a couple of years ago when Rowan first started diving. This guy was all of 100 pounds and at least 4 feet long. Rowan was scared to swim close to it. So we made it down the line to Tuning Fork. We're going to swim around here for a little bit and have some fun before we head back. Well, we hope you enjoyed this little video. See you next time.